Brendan Gunn, how are you?
Very well, very well. Thank you for having me.
Okay, my first question. Your opinion about Selangor squad this season?
I think being with Selangor for the past 4 seasons, we've grown into a team that I feel like has probably the highest potential to have success. In saying that, I feel the young players who have come through have had now that experience in the first team, not only like with training and amongst the older boys, but also they've had a lot of time during the Super League as well. So I think that building over the last few seasons to get to this season, I think the players have a really, really good foundation around them. And I think that a lot has been instilled in them in terms of hard work ethic, also in terms of a winning mentality this year. So, you know, we are doing well, still early in the season at the moment. So we will still keep building and still keep getting better. I don't think we are anywhere close to where we can be or where we know we can be. But, you know, it comes in time and you know, it has shown over the past 4 years to get to this point, it has taken time. So, yeah, the players are a great bunch of boys. You know, we work for each other, we're a team, we play together, and hopefully this will be just the starting point for us moving forward.
Is it realistic for Selangor to finish the Super League season in top 3?
Of course, you know, the squad we have, we always want to finish as high as possible. And you know, there's never a guarantee in Malaysian football or the Super League. You know, it's every game's a tough game. Everyone has a good squad and are able to beat anyone on any given day. But I guess that's where, as Selangor and as the captain of Selangor, I want to instill that we are the team that needs to be winning every game. You know, we need to have that mentality of winning every game, not going in there and also saying, you know, oh, this is going to be a tough game today, you know. So we need to have that mentality of you know, not underestimating the teams, but knowing that we are extremely good squad and we can get positive results.
Brendan, your personal opinion about Coach Tan?
I've worked with Coach Tan for a long time now, you know, with national team and obviously now here last season and this season. And I think we have a great relationship. We're able to bounce ideas off each other and see how the team can move forward and get better and not just stay stagnant. I think that's what Coach Tan is great at doing. He's always building and always getting better every day. And you know, he always uses the quote, you know, 0.5% every day to get better, and we must focus on that. You know, it's not the leaping forward in terms of success. It's taking those small steps and putting the right things in place to be able to get that success. So, you know, he's the type of coach that is all about details, and I think that it's shown a lot, especially with the players that we have in this squad this year, is that the small details really are the ones that are going to push us forward.
Who is your closest teammate in Selangor?
It's hard to say. I'd probably say Quinton, because he lives in the same building that I live in and we drive to training. You know, most days, well, I drive to training because he's only just got his license, but you know, he'll get better at driving, and hopefully he can be my chauffeur from now on.
Okay, next. Who is the most happy-go-lucky teammates in Selangor?
Happy-go-lucky.
Maybe crazy?
Crazy. Well, BJ is a bit of a crazy one.
Okay.
I think it's quite funny. You know, if he's put in front of the limelight, you will see that he's very shy and doesn't want to be in the limelight. You know, quite reserved. But you get him in the change room and he's one of the loudest, funniest jokesters in the team. So I think he's great for the team and you know, brings that positive energy and that big smile that, you know, any team really needs, especially in the tough times. You know, you always need players that are able to turn a negative into a positive, or someone to be able to change that mood within a team. So it's great to have a fair few of those within the team, but yeah, BJ, I guess, is a bit of a standout.
How's about Mickey?
Yeah, Mickey's a bit of a larrikin as well. He's always joking around. Obviously new to the team this year and finding his feet within the team, and I think he's done very well so far. You know, obviously changing tactics isn't the easiest thing to do. You know, coming from Terengganu to here is probably totally different tactics for him. So, you know, I think he's done quite well at his start of his tenure in Selangor, and I know that by playing with him, I know he's got a lot to offer for Selangor. So, you know, we're going to help him. We're going to be there to support him, and hopefully, with his comfort levels getting higher and higher, he will be able to produce more and more for us. And I think the quality that he has, he can really be a game changer for us.
What is your idol in football and why, Brendan?
Oh, an idol in football.
Is that a hard question for you?
I think it is a tough question because, you know, I could say, you know, a player that I really like, or I could say, you know, my dad, you know, because he was a big influence in my career, and, you know, he played football himself, not at the top level, but he played football, loved football, watched football, got me into football, you know, made me really love football, right? So, you know, my dad, I could say, is probably my biggest idol in terms of being, you know, the support system that I needed growing up, and keeping me level-headed, keeping me down to earth, you know, making sure that I don't get too big for my boots, and making sure that when I do give advice to others, it is that type of advice. It's not, you know, advice that would mislead another player into doing something not the correct way. So yeah, probably my dad would be it. But on the other hand, you know, I loved growing up watching Zola, Gianfranco Zola. I loved watching him. Another one, Paul Scholes. I think he goes under the radar a little bit, but I usually sometimes watch some Paul Scholes clips before I go out and play. So maybe something like him.
Your personal target in Selangor this season?
It's always to win, right? The personal targets are always to win. And win as a team. You know, we can't win individually. Making sure, I guess my target is to really push the team, push them to their maximum potential, and find out where that line is, where that limit is. Because I feel like in the past, maybe we haven't reached that limit. Maybe we haven't pushed ourselves to the point where we can produce the quality that we should be producing week in, week out. So I think, you know, personally for myself is to really guide the team and make sure that we are living up to our potential. And I think if we do that, then we will have success.
Any words to the Selangor fans, Brendan?
I think the one thing I always come back to is continue to support us through the thick and the thin, you know, through the good times, through the bad times. We need them. We need you guys to be there. When we are winning, we want to celebrate with you. When we are losing, that's when we need you. When we are going through tough times, that's when we need you the most. We need you to spur us on. We need you to be our 12th man. We need you to push us to be better. When we are winning, when we are doing well, we want to celebrate with you. We want to enjoy the occasions. So I think, you know, for what they've been doing for us this season, you know, they've been turning up for us. Our home games, we've had a few home games in a row, and they've been there to support us. And I think it's just a matter of continue to do that. Continue to be there, and we will give as much as we possibly can. We will give more than we can back to the fans, and hopefully that will result in a lot of success for them as well as for us.
Okay, Brendan, thank you very much for your time. Good luck and all the best.
Thank you very much.